All right, so we're going to get into taking a lower impression today. Usually we try and take our lower alginate impression first to get our patient acclimated to what's going on. It's definitely easier for them because if you get into an upper impression and of course your patient has a gag reflex, it could ruin the whole patient experience, thus maybe even getting you in trouble as far as when the patient decides to leave. So this way we can kind of dip our toe in the water, take the lower impression. It's easier, get the patient ready for what to experience. So we'll do another video explaining how we talk to the patient and what their expectations are. So we already have our alginate measured out with 3 scoops of the powder to 3 vials of the water. We've already tried our trays in, so we'll go over another video on how to properly try the trays in. So now we're ready to mix. So the important thing is we got this ready ahead of time so that when we tried our trays in, we didn't contaminate the alginate. Very important to get your alginate ready, then try your trays in. Because if you try your trays in first, then you contaminate your gloves. Then you start touching everything else. That's where the cross-contamination comes into place. So we already have our powder, place our water. Now we're going to start off slowly mix because, if you put that spatula in there too aggressively, you're going to end up wearing that powder. Okay, we want to get a nice mix going here and make sure that everything is mixed together, that powder and liquid. As soon as I get this mixed, I'm going to load the tray, and then Amanda is our model today for this lower impression. Amanda, how's that weather out there today? In Pennsylvania, it is a cool fall day. I agree. Leaves are changing. All right, so we want to make sure that we have enough alginate in this tray. You don't necessarily need to overfill it, but we want to make sure that it is full. Then I usually mix up a little bit of an excess, put that right on the back microwave here. So we're going to come around now, and we're going to take our lower impression. So our free hand, I'm going to pull Amanda's lip out of the way here. Okay, go ahead and open for me. All right, now stick your tongue straight up. Good, stick it out towards me. Move it to the left, move it to the right. Good. Now this will take about 45 seconds to a minute for this material to set up. So we just want to make sure that we are pulling on her lips and her cheek. Make sure we want to get as much anatomy as we can with this impression. Good. All right, lift your tongue up again. Push it out towards me. Move it to the left. Move it to the right. So you want to make sure that you don't let that tongue sit because otherwise you're not going to capture everything that you need. And I like to be consistent when I'm taking my impressions. So I don't necessarily deviate and get lazy with it and say, well, this is for a bleaching tray, so that's not important. You want to get into the habit of doing the same thing the right way every time to ensure that you're getting great impressions. Notice too how I'm pulling on her lip and I'm pulling that up to the tray. Now our material's almost set, so when I go to take this out, I don't want to just pull on that handle because I want to make sure that this alginate impression stays intact with the tray. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to run my finger along the bottom of the tray and I'm going to pull up one out at the same time, just a quick pull to make sure that our alginate comes out all together. Okay, almost set. Ken, you can hear that suction release? Good. I'm going to get my patient a napkin. But you can see here is our lower impression. So we hope this video helped you to lower impression. Stay tuned. We're going to take an upper impression next. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns on something that you need help with or something that you'd like to see, please feel free to comment or contact us, and we'll work on putting that together for you. Thank you.